Good morning. I'm Councilmember Jeff Blubaugh, filling in for Mayor Longwell this morning. And we have some big economic development news this week. Thank you all for coming out today. I don't know if you've noticed, but this has been a major week in economic development for Wichita. First, Textron announces a reworked agreement to support hundreds of millions of dollars in new product development and production in Wichita. A new business jet project, the Citation Longitude, to be built here in Wichita. And Textron continues to invest in other new products in Wichita, like the Scorpion tactical jet. That announcement solidifies Textron Aviation's commitment to Wichita, along with all the jobs and investments that come with it. Tomorrow, Figeac Aero will be breaking ground on a major expansion that will make Wichita its North American headquarters. This major worldwide supplier in the industry, which will include almost $21 million of investment, adding 200 jobs over 5 years, and about 150,000 square feet, more than tripling its size here in Wichita. Westside Kellogg I-235, we had a major project announcement yesterday and groundbreaking. Another important factor in economic development is our system of roads and highways in Wichita. I want to provide an update to two Westside projects that will improve commute times, reduce traffic accidents, and improve our quality of life. I'm talking about the Kellogg 235 and the South Meridian projects. There has been a lot of anticipation for the Kellogg 235 project that will help improve traffic flow to one of our city's biggest thoroughfares. Many of us, it seems, have either had accidents in this area or we know someone who has. The existing highway was constructed for a bygone era. It is antiquated, congested, and dangerous. The danger is heightened during inclement weather, especially for motorists driving on icy roads. According to the Kansas Department of Transportation, which is managing this project, total traffic volume through the interchange is approximately 150,000 vehicles per day. So there is much excitement and eagerness for this project. We had a groundbreaking on Wednesday. We expect the project to take approximately 40 months. Work is set to begin in mid-November and run through June of 2018. I want to ask residents and motorists to please be patient and use caution and care during this time. This is a major improvement project that will impact vehicular traffic and business in the area. KDOT will help keep the public and affected businesses informed about the project. Dondelinger & Sons is the major contractor. It will start the work in about 2 weeks, so expect to see office trailers and equipment as well as project survey work there. I do want to take a moment to express my thanks to the partners of this project. The City of Wichita expresses its appreciation to Commissioners Norton and Unruh and former Commissioner Skelton. These commissioners, along with former county manager Bill Buchanan, work closely with the city to figure out a way to fund these needed improvements. The State T-Works program provided a huge boost to our efforts to complete the Kellogg Freeway through the City of Wichita. The city agreed to provide $15.6 million to match $140 million in state funds to the East Kellogg improvements. But the city did not have enough funding to match the $104 million in T-Works funding for the I-235 interchange. The county recognized the intersection was antiquated and unsafe and agreed to provide the $11 million match that allowed the project to proceed. So thanks to foresight and cooperation of the county, we begin the process of upgrading this interchange, an interchange that was built a half a century ago, one that carried 16,000 vehicles in 1962 and 147,000 in 2008, and the interchange has had over 180 accidents annually. We literally could not have got this project done without the help of the county, and I appreciate the leadership shown by the commissioners, Unruh and Norton, in working toward helping us build a better community. Now I'd like to speak about the South Meridian project. The bids are scheduled to be open for the improvements to Meridian and from Pawnee to McCormick on October 30th. Assuming a successful bid, construction is expected to begin just after Thanksgiving. This project will fully reconstruct Meridian to provide 5 lanes, drainage improvements, and new sidewalks on both sides. The project includes $3.8 million of local funds and $5.5 million in federal funds, and this project is to be completed in late 2016. I'd like to give a Big Read update. So I want to provide an update on the Big Read Wichita. Big Read is a 6-week community-wide program to celebrate literacy. We are now at the halfway point. Many have already begun or even finished this year's Big Read book, Into the Beautiful North. Throughout the city and even beyond, you'll find a full range of events that incorporate reading and the arts. Among the events happening soon will include It's the Little Read this Saturday. The Wichita Art Museum is dedicating its monthly Art Venture family program to celebrate the themes of this year's Big Read title and the special art making and games. On Tuesday, the League of Women Voters is hosting a panel discussion on current immigration issues. That happens at 1:30 at the Central Library. And a week from today, you can learn how to research your own ancestors at a special genealogy program at the Central Library, or watch a screening of The Magnificent Seven at Rockwell Branch Library. A full list of Big Read events can be found at bigreadwichita.org. Now I'll take questions about the road projects or the Big Read, and there are staffers here to help assist with those questions.
Obviously, South Meridian has always had problems with drainage issues. Can you talk about, again, why it's so important to do this specific construction project?
You know, here a couple of years ago, one of the projects we put in was the floodway or the drainage project from Orient that allowed the drainage from off of Meridian to the river, and that was kind of the pre-work that needed to be done. We've known Meridian has needed to be done for a long time, but until we address that drainage first, now this continues with the additional drainage plan. Gary, do you have any other comments? Okay.
Talking a little bit about how this has been such a major economic week, Textron, Fidjiaf, all these 2 major companies. How does it feel to see them really investing in Wichita and wanting to continue to grow?
You know, it's very exciting to see as Textron has purchased Beechcraft, and I think we're very thankful here that they're not only growing their presence, but we're retaining those jobs as well with, some of these aircraft manufacturers and a lot of them moving projects outside of the city. I think it's very important to see that footprint continue to grow more and more with not only job retention, but the potential that they still want to build their new projects here. And whenever you see a new jet being delivered like that or a new project, it tells me that those jobs are going to be here for the next 15, 20 years through the life of that new product.
And a really quick question. I know you were saying that for the I-235 and 54 that it was going to be finished in June 2018. I was hearing it might be 2019. Just wondering which one is.
We've got several different phases there. I don't know which phase that is, Gary.
Yeah, I can answer that real quick. Gary Jansen, city engineer. The Kellogg 235 project is scheduled for just over 3 years. 40 months is what they're looking at right now, which puts it, I think that puts that in 2018. Our East Kellogg improvements from Webb to 127th Street will be completed in late 2019.
Any other questions? All right. What time does the Asian Festival start this weekend?
Yes, 5:30 p.m.
5:30, Century 2. All right. Thank you.